you teach your child how to read? This is such a hot button issue. Moms are passionate about what they do, what they like, what they don't like. I want to know from you. Let me know in the comments below, how are you teaching your child how to read? In this video, I'm going to go over what I'm doing right now, what's been working really great for us, and a lot of these things that I'm going to show you, you can find for free on my website under free homeschooling. So let's just jump right in, and I'll tell you exactly step by step my method on how I teach a child how to read. So we're gonna go through a typical session of what I do, try to do daily, you know, if not daily, as close to daily as possible, on how I teach a child how to read. So number one is I go over the Dolch sight words. So I have here in my Alpha Phonics, I have kindergarten, and then second grade. One of my kids has the first grade list in their binder, third grade. And so I go over these words. We make flashcards, and that's the first thing we do to warm them up is, and they make their own flashcards. I have them laminate them. This is part of them getting involved in their education and helping each other out. So I'm not doing all this. So as you can see, they're not perfect, but they get the job done. Everybody participates here in their education. So we have flashcards here. They're gonna do their, see how many they can get right. Then I lay 4, 6 out at a time on a table, and I tell them, okay, pick out the word help, pick out the word can. Normally they do way better at that than they are at reading each card. They can pick it out just fine, but sometimes saying it is a little bit hard, so we just practice this every single day. After we do the sight words, then we go on to an actual lesson in Alpha Phonics. I just kind of fold the page wherever they are, and I'll put a little check mark if we've completed that lesson. And so we just do that. Now, sometimes before I start this, I'll go over, if we're doing a new concept, especially in the Alpha Phonics, I will use these deck cards to review what we've done before, especially if they had a hard time with a certain sound. Then I'll go over that sound, those cards in the deck cards first, okay? Then we do the lesson. Then if I feel like they need a little bit more reinforcement, or I want to see how they're reading, I will for sure have them read me one of the readers. These are the Alpha Phonics readers. I have them in the back of the notebook. So I'll have them read to me one of the readers from the back. So after we've done that, sight words, review, Alpha Phonics lesson, possibly a reader. If we didn't do the reader, then for sure, then the next thing is for them to read to me, whatever book they want. You know, it could be the McGuffey's reader, or it could be a book from the library that I picked out for them, whatever they want, just to read to me. I just want to see that they're getting it, that they feel confident that they can read real books, not just in the reading program, the reader or whatever. So after that is done, the reading portion, then we work on the writing portion. Now, if they're very little, maybe they'll just do something like this, cursive. You know, you could start with cursive or printing, it's up to you. Or you can just have worksheets. You could do something like this. I have non-consumable notebooks that I made with printing and cursive, you know, where they can just use a dry erase marker so they can practice their penmanship that way. Or I'll have them copy from a book. Using it much, I haven't really found the need to use it much. However, if they're in the beginning stages learning the alphabet, then I will go over the cards just with the letters to hear the sounds, because it doesn't really do much of that in Alpha Phonics. It just kind of picks up with them reading like 2-letter blend words. So if they need to know what each letter sounds like, then I'll go through these first if they're very young. Okay, so that's it. That's my current process on how I teach a child how to read, and it's been working out really great, like I said. And so I just want to encourage you, if any of these things are intriguing to you and you might want to try them out, then check out my free homeschooling webpage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.